Now say you're sorry. Oh, have to be so uncool. I want you to cry. I want you to cry. Why do you there? Why do you there? Why do you there? Why do you there? Oh, I cried a river over you. Now
I wish we could get further into the song.
Welcome back, everybody, to Gunslingers right here on
The Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
Never interrupt a guy when he's mumbling.
No. Just get, if we can get to where he has that breakdown in the middle. Oh man. The range.
Yeah, boy, I tell you what. Well, okay.
Sing with every inch of your being.
Oh, yeah. It came out from his toes and fingertips all over.
All right. Hey, you know what? We got a few lines open. Give us a call. What's the number, Jim?
Call in 866-870-5752. Again, 870-5752.
All right, let's get to our friend Jake in Auburn, Washington. How are you?
Evening, Jake.
Good. How you guys doing?
Good to hear from you again.
Well, I had a good week shooting this week.
Cool.
Good deal.
Good.
So I took the duelist category up here at our big shoot this weekend.
Good on you.
Congrats.
So that makes all four this year that I entered that I won.
Look at you.
Somebody's on a roll.
Big
Yeah, I
hand.
took the Northwest Regional, the Washington State, and then West Match, and now the standoff.
Wow.
Look at you go.
On a roll. So does that mean you're going to head to Arizona next February?
No, I doubt it. It's a long drive.
Yeah, I know, but, you got to come play where the big dogs bark.
Right?
Yeah, no.
Well, at least he's honest.
But
And
you
then,
just go south, then you make a left turn, and you're there.
Yeah.
It's so easy.
Yeah. And then shooting skeet, I got another 21.
Good.
And then what we do is, because there's like 7 to 14 of us that shoot each week.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
And at the last round, we usually shoot 3 to 4 rounds. And on the last round, we call it last man standing, and we all shoot together. And you can't advance to the next stage until you hit them all.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got all the way to the 7th stage, and I was I had 1 round left. And my buddy Tim, who runs us on it, he's all, well, pick your poison. What do you want to do? I'll just take the low house. He says, why don't you just hit the double? You got 1 shot, try a double.
Right?
So we threw it out there, and I hit the double with 1 shot.
Oh, geez,
That's pretty
look at
impressive.
this
What
guy.
are you using, if you don't mind us talking shop?
It's a Browning Century White Lightning.
Where'd you get that?
I traded that Superpose that I bought from the auction.
Okay.
The guy that I traded with collects them.
Oh,
When
okay.
And when I brought it out, he's like, "You're going to shoot that?" And I'm going to shoot the poop out of it. That's what I brought it for.
You can't do that. That's what they're made for.
And so the next week he showed up with a White Lightning in a case and 6 chokes, and we traded.
Can't beat that.
No, sir.
Can't beat that. Well, you need to introduce him to our auction, because we get a lot of superpose.
Right.
We had several. We had a Diana grade superpose yesterday. So
Yeah.
if he likes that stuff, this is definitely a one-stop shop for him.
Yes, sir.
What'd that red label go for?
Oh, we had 2. I think the first one went for $1,100, and the second one went for about $1,000. I don't remember. I think
Really? That's a great price for that.
It is. Yeah.
One was a 20 gauge and one was a 12, I think.
Yeah, I think the 20 gauge was the first one. It was actually lot number 1, if I recall, and it went for $1,100 or $1,200, and the second one was like in the 200s or something, and it went for a little bit less. But 20 gauges always seem to go for more money. So
Right. Because I'm a Ruger guy at heart, so
Well, it's a funny gun, because when they were making them, you couldn't sell these things.
Right.
And then they announced at Ruger that they were no longer going to make the gun, and now all of a sudden they've become a collector's piece, and everybody loves them. So go figure. Yeah. But we've had them go $1,800-$1,900 without,
Without a blink.
Yeah, without a blink. So anyway, all right, sir. good talking
All
to
right.
you, and I still think you ought to think about going to Arizona.
Hell yeah.
Hendo's trying to get me to go to Four Corners.
Oh, okay, well,
That's a fun match.
well, while you're there, just go a little farther south.
You'll know your way.
While you're in town.
All right. Jake, we'll talk to you later.
God bless you,
All
Jake.
right, talk to you later.
Bye-bye. All right, let's jump over to Jerry in Arizona. Jerry, what can we do for you, sir?
Evening, Jerry.
I got a grandson. He's 9 years old, and he's been shooting for a couple of years now. But he just seems to be an eagle eye. And I was just talking to my stepson and asking him he ought to go over to see some of your guys' cowboy shoot. I think the little one would really get involved in that.
Mm-hmm.
He lives in, I said Anaheim, but it's Hermosa Beach.
Okay.
So I was just curious if you had the best ways to get them introduced into it. I don't even know what age they can even think about it, but
So fun, so friendly.
Yeah.
One of the shooters classes.
What is the youngest you can be to shoot in a cowboy match?
8.
8. Okay, so
he's already
yeah,
getting
well, how they'll start him off is with 22s, of course, and I believe a 410 single shot, and he'll shoot, in that class. But Cajon Cowboys, which is the second and fourth Saturday, have a beginners class that you just show up. Of course, you have to pay.
But it's a modest fee.
Yeah, it's
they
a modest
take care
fee.
of everything.
And they'll supply him with the firearms and the ammo, and explain to him how to load, how to shoot the stage, how to do everything at a cowboy match. And I would highly recommend your stepson go with him, and also go through, because there's nothing funner than shooting with your kids.
Oh, yeah.
right. Well, they go all the time. They have a friend that owns property up in Las Vegas, so they go out there. I mean, they've both shot, him and his 13-year-old brother. I mean, they've shot up to a 50 cal.
Oh,
Cool.
okay, very
Look at
good.
them go.
well.
Very good.
But the little one, I mean, we can all be out plinking things and I got a Henry lever action, and I hand it to him, and nobody else was really hitting nothing. He had never shot it. First time he hits it right on the target.
Very
Got a
good.
natural there.
Very good.
He seems to be.
All right. Well,
Maybe something he's better than his brother at, maybe.
you can also tell them Rahagi's, the Cowboys, on the fourth Sunday of the month. They also have a beginner shooter class there too, and I think that's the only two that I can.
Those are the only two I can think of off
Yeah.
the top of my head.
Yeah, but either one will be just fine. hmm
Okay, now when you were saying 22, obviously rifles, I'm assuming, right?
And handguns.
And handguns,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh, and handguns, so he can. And for the cowboy shoot, it would be a. Does it have to be a single shot, or can it be? Not a single shot, but a single action or a double action.
A single action, because hence the single
Action
action
Shooting Society.
Yeah, it'll be single action handguns and a lever action rifle.
Okay, so the
right.
Henry rifle would be good for him then.
Absolutely,
Real good choice.
Yeah.
Very
And if
cool.
he's already got it, bring it along.
Yeah.
They'll supply him with the ammo, and he'll be able to shoot his own rifle, and they'll supply him with a couple of handguns.
Okay,
Alrighty,
that sounds good.
okie doke.
Thanks a lot.
You bet, Jerry. Thanks for the call.
Absolutely.
Hope to see you out there,
All
Jerry.
right,
Take care now. Bye
all
bye.
right. Have a good day.
You
Bye.
do too. God bless you. You know what? We have a little bit of a break because
quick.
I did get a question from Mr. Enigma over on Rumble. In your opinion, what is the best hammered fired polymer handgun for CCW?
Hammer fired. Hammer fired. Like the Walther PD385.
Yeah,
SIG PX.
man,
That's getting
I'm
pretty big.
Kind of drawing a blank.
SIG. I'm sorry, Beretta PX4.
Oh yeah,
That's getting kind of large.
that is large.
Most the original run of LC9s by Ruger.
Yeah,
Those had pretty terrible triggers, though.
the rough ones. Yeah, double action only and
Yeah.
long.
That was a long trigger pull.
Yeah.
HB, yeah. Just pulling up a couple, just in case they spark you guys' eyes or ears.
CZ P7.
The
or
PO7,
Yeah.
HKP30, FNX 45 Tactical. Boop, 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 boop,
FNX is a
boop.
big gun.
Yeah, that sounds like it, especially in 45 for a carry.
What is the HK, the P2000?
Yep, the
Yeah,
P2000.
that's
I don't like the grip of that, but that's a good gun.
It's a good gun. HK is top drawer.
And I know it's not polymer, but the Springfield EMP. That's the little mini 1911.
Yeah,
I really like those.
I've got a couple. I'm well aware. The only problem, the one thing I was talking with my shoer the other day. He just got his CCW and he was real jazzed about it. And talking with him, it's like any firearm that you put on your CCW, you're gonna prepare. If you ever have to use it, you're going to lose it.
You will lose it, and that's a $1,400 gun.
Yeah, so because I actually had an EMP on mine, and I had a Colt Defender, and I had some pretty nice, expensive firearms, and I took them all off and
think
put
about that.
Inexpensive.
It.
Hey, and if you want, me, I'm always looking up for someone with a updated best of list. So gununiversity.com got best hammered fired guns, CZP09 Nocturne.
Only problem with the CZ is that Petter's slide. It's hard to work the slide.
Yeah,
but it's a good list. Got a couple FNs, a couple Berettas on there. The Keltec is also on there. The P32. So
okay, well there you go.
So I hope that's helpful.
Yeah, hopefully you get to look at them.
Yeah.
They even
or a
have
SIG 365 with the safety.
Yeah.
No hammer, but it's got the safety.
Yeah, and hard to go wrong with a Glock 43X.
Yeah.
They're hard to get in California, but man, I love mine.
Yeah, these are all hammered too, and they have specs. So
it's not polymer and it's not a semi-auto, but the K6S Kimber.
Yeah, that's always been.
I have one on mine.
Especially,
I have one on mine. It's stainless steel, so it doesn't get gunky.
Smith & Wesson 60.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely.
3-inch barrel and fiber optic sight.
Yep, but the Kimber has 6 shots.
Yeah, that does make a difference.
You're listening to Gunslingers right here on
the Gunslingers Syndicated Radio Network.
And Rick and Redondo, we'll get to you as soon as we get back from the break. I already said that. We'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, we will.